Samsung's upcoming Galaxy S25 FE is in the spotlight right now, but not for a reason fans might like. A recent leak says that this new phone could come with a smaller battery than last year's Galaxy S24 FE that has surprised many people who were expecting an upgrade, not a downgrade. On top of that, a leaked photo shows what seems to be the S25 FE's real-life look, and it's almost exactly the same as the previous model. So what's going on? Why would Samsung reduce the battery size instead of improving it, and should fans be worried about this change? According to the leak, the Galaxy S25 FE will have a 4,500 mAh battery. That's 200 mAh less than the 4,700 mAh battery in the S24 FE. While 200 mAh might not sound like a huge difference, for users who watch a lot of videos or play games, it could be noticeable. People who rely on their phones for long periods without charging will likely feel the impact. Interestingly, earlier reports had mentioned that the phone would have a 4,900 mAh battery, so this new leak doesn't match the older claims. Some people now think that maybe the 4,900 figure was just a mistake. In fact, one source admitted they might have typed it wrong. But since more and more leakers are now saying it's 4,500 mAh, many believe this could actually be the real number. Why the smaller battery? The leak suggests that Samsung wants to make the S25 FE thinner and lighter. This new model is said to be just 7.4 mm thick, compared to the 8 mm of the S24 FE. It also weighs 190 grams, which is much lighter than the older model's 213 grams. That's a noticeable drop in both size and weight, so it looks like Samsung is focusing on design this time, trying to make the phone more sleek and easier to hold. But that leads to a big question. Is it really worth it to make the phone thinner if it means having less battery life? This move also shows how Samsung might be shifting its strategy. In the past, Samsung fans like their phones with big batteries and strong performance. But this new decision seems more like what Apple does, making thinner phones, even if it means smaller batteries. It could be that Samsung is trying to appeal to a broader audience that prefers style and comfort over long battery life. Of course, there's still a chance that the leak is not 100% accurate. The person who leaked the photo has a good track record, but even they've admitted there's been some confusion. Some in the tech world still believe the phone might come with the larger 4,900 mAh battery. So nothing is confirmed yet. As for how the phone looks, the leaked photo doesn't show anything new. It looks almost the same as the S24 FE. The camera setup on the back is also unchanged, so if you were hoping for a big new design, this may be disappointing. But it could also mean Samsung is putting more focus on what's inside the phone, like performance and features, rather than changing how it looks. Another point worth mentioning is that the Galaxy S25 Ultra is expected to keep the same battery size as before. So this battery change might only apply to some models like the S25 FE. That could mean Samsung is trying different ideas across its range, possibly to compete with new models like Apple's iPhone 17 Air, which is rumored to be extremely thin. Right now, we don't know for sure what battery size the S25 FE will have. Samsung could still be finalizing the hardware, and there might be last-minute changes before the phone launches. But this leak has started a big conversation. Are thinner phones really better if they come with less battery life? Some people will like the lighter design and smaller size, but others will miss the longer usage that a bigger battery brings. In the end, it depends on what kind of user you are. We'll learn more about the Galaxy S25 FE as the launch date gets closer. Until then, fans will be keeping a close eye on Samsung's next move. Hopefully, the company finds the right balance between looks, battery life, and performance.